Hey, welcome back. This is part of the show that I like to call All Hart, where we feature someone or an organization that's doing something inspiring. So this week I wanted to introduce you to Cindy Kerr, who's the founder of Conquer Cancer. Welcome, Cindy.
Thank you, Lauren.
I'm so glad that you're here today. You're just doing so many amazing things. And why don't you just start by telling us about Conquer Cancer?
So basically, Conquer Cancer started when my son Ryan was diagnosed with bone cancer at age 12, and I wanted to do something fun for him to make his hospital room seem a little more like home, so I made him a fun pillowcase.
And we have a great picture up on the screen. And it just seems like such a simple idea, but I bet you get like a huge reaction. I don't think people think of these, these smaller things. You're busy with thinking about the big picture, but tell us, when you were going through that, what it meant to have some of those small things.
I think I know for Ryan, it was, the comfort, feeling like his room seemed a little bit more like home. And when people would give stuff to us or to him, knowing that somebody really cared who didn't even know you and was trying to help you through this journey.
That's right. Well, when you started, it was just for your son, but since then, it's huge now, right? I mean,
it's exploded. We've been doing it for 7 years, and we started at Children's Hospital Philadelphia, and we now have 130 chapters and delivered 860,000 pillowcases. So we're heading towards that 1 million.
And we have a little video here. You have a sewing project now. Is this actually out in the community you do this, or is this in the hospital?
We sew in the community, but my favorite thing is going into the hospital and sewing with the kids. And it really breaks up the monotony of the hospital, but also gives them a choice in something. When they don't have very many choices, they get to pick out which one they want to make, and then they're so proud of what they've done.
It's very cool, and it just gives the families a lift.
It does.
Sometimes in those really trying times, doing something like as easy as a pillowcase can make such a huge difference, like you were saying.
Right, and I think there's nothing better than being a mom and seeing your child smile, and that's what we attempt to do.
And tell me some of the other things that Conquer Cancer is doing with the pillowcases out in the community.
Well, we do obviously have lots of volunteers sewing them. One of the other things is because we're about the life of the child while they go through the experience, we just had a major PJ party at the Please Touch Museum.
PJ party, yeah.
And we wanted to do that. We brought 500 families from of kids who were in treatment to just have a fun night on us, to be with the community. And what we say is pajamas are a great equalizer. So everybody looks and acts the same, and it's just really, important for those children to feel that way.
Yeah. Tell me what this has meant for your family and for you to be able to do this.
I think for me, it's been a real healing process. It's a lot of work, but I think it's given me something to focus on, and I think Ryan's left me with a lot of new incredible friends that have sort of helped me get through the loss of him.
And is it hard for you to go in and see other parents that are going through this? You've been down this road, you know it so well. It's heartbreaking, but there you are with other parents standing right next to them.
Mixed feelings, especially when I see a boy that's around Ryan's age, and I kind of, take a step back. But you know what? It's nice for me to be able, because I've gone through everything from the very beginning to doing hospice with Ryan in the end, I can answer their questions as best as possible and tell them what the journey can be like.
Right. There's nobody like you to be able to help somebody.
Well,
no one.
I hope I can.
Yeah, and you brought some really cool pillowcases with you here today. And they're all really, really happy. Very colorful, happy. Ice cream, M&Ms.
Yep, and the kids love the food ones for some reason. Even though sometimes they don't feel like eating, they love to have the food, the superheroes you were talking about earlier. Frozen is a new one that's coming out.
And you did some work recently with some friends of mine, some people I know.
I did.
Did some sewing with you.
Yes, so the Flyers' wives have sewn pillowcases for us. And I actually brought you because I know you're a big Flyers fan. They don't have Flyers fabric, but
you made it.
I made you a hockey one.
Hockey, so awesome. Cindy Kerr, thank you so much. Cindy Kerr from Conquer Cancer. I was so glad that you could be here with us today.
Very much,
and especially happy for my beautiful pillowcase. If you have someone you want to nominate for All Our Heart segment, please email me at allhearttv@gmail.com. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week.